What's going on, everybody? Kevin Walsh back here for the New York Sports Machine. Another New York Knicks update today. The rumor has broke about Russell Westbrook potentially coming to New York in 2017. There is obviously a lot of speculation surrounding Westbrook and his counterpart in Kevin Durant as to where they will go in free agency. Will they stay in Oklahoma City Thunder? Will they both go to the Lakers? Could we see Kevin Durant going to the Golden State Warriors? And now we have, can Russell Westbrook come to the New York Knicks? Realistically, I'm not sure if the move makes sense. I think Russell Westbrook, if he does leave Oklahoma City, I think he's going to probably want to be in a place where he's going to have the chance to win. And I think that Russell Westbrook is the type of player that wherever he is, he has that chance. But he does, like every player ever in the history of this league, needs pieces around him that give him that opportunity. I don't know if he's going to view the Knicks that way. Moving on from Durant, he goes to Melo, and I think at this point in their careers, it's pretty obvious that you're better off with Kevin Durant. So I'm not sure if that's going to necessarily be the most alluring piece to him, especially when Melo's contract is to the point right now where you're not sure if they're going to be able to have Westbrook, Melo, and then another big piece. Some would argue that the other big piece is already there in Kristaps Porzingis. And while I do think that Kristaps is developing and he's shown a lot of promise, I'm not sure if at that point in time Kristaps is going to be ready to deliver and step up in that manner. Now, a lot of things will contribute to that, especially who their head coach will be. Obviously spoke about that yesterday. Check that out on the page. But I will say this. Russell Westbrook coming to the New York Knicks is probably the best possible player for the Knicks to sign out of any player in this league. They have Melo. They have the perimeter scorer, the isolation guy. They have Kristaps, the threat down low, even though he's an outside scorer, but he's like a presence in the middle on the defensive side of things. Really, really good shot blocking ability. And, his offensive game is developing, can be really effective in pick and rolls. And then you take a guy like Russell Westbrook, whose energy is through the roof, would thrive in New York because he doesn't necessarily ever seem to have bad games. He's always making such good plays. He is getting to the rim so consistently that he's not like he's relying on a jump shot to get his. And he can draw so much defensive attention because he can drive and then kick to Melo on the perimeter, come off the screen, and Kristaps can pop, and then that can really open up Kristaps' game. He can make so many players better around him, and Jaren Grant can start to learn from him while he's going to be obviously then playing behind Russell Westbrook if he manages to stay there. The fit of Russell Westbrook coming to New York, I think, is great for the Knicks, but the question is it great for him? And a lot of people are going to also say, well, maybe he wants that big spotlight. Russell Westbrook's an LA guy. I think that if he's really going to pick a team for spotlight, it'd make more sense for maybe to just stay home. West Coast stay, West Coast go with the Lakers. So I don't know if that really is a selling point. I think that the rumor maybe just comes from the fact that Russell Westbrook would be an ideal piece for them and that Russell Westbrook's going to be able to kind of pick whichever team he'd like when it comes to free agency. Now, I'm not too sold on this move happening, but I will say that if I'm the New York Knicks and if I'm the front office, I'm doing whatever I can to put us in the best possible position to obtain Russell Westbrook, whatever I can. And I think that, again, is going to start with this head coaching stuff. If you're bringing in just another guy to run Phil's system, I don't know if that really attracts Russell Westbrook. Maybe you're bringing in a guy, though, like Tom Thibodeau, who I love and I think is the perfect fit for the Knicks team, and maybe then Russell Westbrook sees that as an appealing place for him to come because of what Thibodeau has done for supporting pieces, what he's able to get out of the guys who surrounded Derrick Rose, and what he can get out of all of these other players on the Knicks. But maybe then again, he maybe he doesn't want Tom Thibodeau. Some people, players, they don't like Tom Thibodeau. They say that he works them too hard. So you don't know. You don't really know. And I think once free agency hits, it's obviously going to be a hot commodity. But now this might put the Knicks in a position where the coach that they assign for now the remainder of this season being Kurt Rambis, but maybe next season is maybe they put Kurt Rambis on a trial run and they don't worry about the head coach, because then when they go after Russell Westbrook, maybe they say, let us know who the head coach that you desire. I really believe that Russell Westbrook is of that stature who should have a lot of say in who his head coach is. And I think that if it's going to matter to him, then they should make sure that they have the right guy there, because Russell Westbrook is the perfect player for the New York Knicks. But we'll have to see if they can get the job done. Comment down below. Rumor, true or false, are you believing it? If you're a Russell Westbrook fan, where do you want to see him play? Just predictions. Where do you think Russell will go? Comment all of that down below. I'll see you guys next time. Kevin Walsh for the New York Sports Machine.